All right. So the problem all along was because of the space in between. Then we just have to keep it tight. So essentially, once I grade one of these, then they are not equal anymore. So I expect it to print one of the subjects, okay, not empty, yet because it's not empty anymore. That condition is false. And if I remove it, it should be one of the keeping the same space, one of the yeah. So okay, cool, right. Then I can now come here to start my. I don't have it saved, so I will start the if again. Now here we are checking our subjects uh, grade, right? That's what we are checking here, and we just start with if it will be 1, 2, 3, 4. If so, we are checking mathematics, English, and sciences of grades in that order. But we are checking if it's lesser or equal to grade C. That's what we are checking with. That's what we are checking with. Then this way we say print F. You need at least three D in three other subjects, right? And let's do that. So it's not graded. Okay, fine. And let's now start grading. Let's say mathematics is C. English language is also C. Uh, computer is C. Sciences is, let's say, why are we giving everything C? Let's say B. Let's say A. History D. And let's do this. Okay. So if we do that, yeah. So we got here. It says you need at least three D in other three subjects. We move this one here to say, okay, if not graded, we call teacher to attention. We call, okay, we call the attention of the teacher, right? So here we will now check student as at least D in other three subjects, right? Subjects. So I will now start another if. And because all those three subjects, he or she must have at least D. So the subject will be subject art, history. Okay, there is a mistake here. Subject task is repeated twice. Subjects mathematics, English language, sciences. Computing is not there. Yeah, so okay, that makes it like that. And we have checked mathematics, English language, and sciences. So we are just checking computing, history, and art. I will copy that. I will put that one there. And I will be checking, I will be doing the same thing. So it must have at least D, at least D. So that means I have to change this to D, that one to grade D, and this one to grade D as well, right? So if those are at least D, then I want to say, okay, print F, you have done well. Uh, Move on to the next class. Right. So uh, move on to the next class. Yeah, it's okay. Otherwise, if he doesn't have D, at least D in all these three subjects, then we want to advise uh you need to take the class. Yeah. Uh okay. Before I complicate it, I will leave it here. So like this. Oh, okay. You have done well. Move on to the next class. So because it's D. So Mrs. Amada, so do you know what was causing us the grief? Okay. Let me show you again. I will remove all the grading, right? If we expect it to come here, one or more subject needs to be graded, right? Because none has not been, but it just went on and print this one. Is because what we are comparing, they are not actually the same. Look at the width of the space. They are different. So I need to make them the same. No, to look the same. So this looks like this. They are the same width now. The same width, the same width, the same width, the same width. So if this one is not the same width, so it will still go ahead and say, okay, they are not the same. But once I make this one the same, then it will print what I really want for me. That's why I said we need to keep it tight, right? So now I will just go back to the grading. And now you can start playing with stuff. Okay, we know that he printed this one. How do we fill this one? So we can just go and make any of subject art, history, or computing, maybe F. So let's go to subject and say F. So I expect you to print, you need at least D in three other subjects, but you need to retake the class. And and we came there because it did not meet the criteria. What if you came here and say mathematics is maybe F? We haven't covered that. It won't print anything for us. So because this if no this one this condition, see this if, yeah, this if statement, that is the else. If this one doesn't get executed, execute this, right? This if it doesn't get executed, there is nothing that executes. But if this one doesn't get executed, execute it. So how you will know that is, look at these lines, right? If you look at this line, this if and this else, they fall on the same line, right? That means they are grouped together. If you look at this if and this else, if you use this imaginary line, they fall on the same line. But if you look at this if, there is no else, so that means we need to put another condition so that if that one doesn't get run, then something else get run. So I will just come there, I will go back to the line and just do else. So if it doesn't make at least C in mathematics, English language, and this thing, we will say print, ṣé ká kọ orí ẹ dọ́ta, okay, orí ẹ Okay, you said summer class the other time. You need to register. You need you need to register for summer school, right? S- Something silly like that. And if you do it now, then it gets printed, right? So and now to make it look pretty, we can now come here to say uh, teachers teachers remark. Yeah, one equals. No, I should have copied everything. Apologies. The string teachers remark. We do that. I will just come here to say F. Just use the formatter. Open that so that if you want to change the remark, everything is in one place and you can just change everything together. So I will just copy and paste this quickly, not to waste our time. So how many do we have? Two, three, four, five. So two, three, four, five. Two, three, four, five. And I will come here, copy this. You can see that it's getting interesting, right? And I will say teachers remark two. I will just dump it here. Um, I forgot my placeholder. And teachers remark three. Yeah. So now because now if I want to change, let me finish it. Let me finish it. I'll finish it in. At times, it's not so easy to be talking and editing. So in oh, what did I do now? When you are when you are writing a code, there is um, there is an acronym that we use. It's called DRY. So DRY means do not repeat yourself. Yeah. So imagine this that I've created now. If something happens with my code or we are not really happy with the remark, then we can easily go to one place and just have it changed. Yeah. So now we test. It's still showing that okay, cool. So what if we make him pass, let's say D, what do we expect? You still need to register for for summer school, and why is that? Because it's a D, and we are expecting at least C. We do that. Okay, you need at least D in order to use subject. You need to retake the class because subject I arts is F, so make that a D. Then you do that. Then fine, it's cool. Okay, so now you have done everything that is required, but it doesn't stop here. So now you want to send report card because remember we have created student profile, email address, name, whatever, whatever, but we haven't used it.